Hi, boys and girls. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on which math session that you are partaking in today. Our objective today is that I can tell time after the hour on an analog clock. So this is our first unit in time. You have probably been able to tell time using your phone or a digital watch, but we're going to be learning how to tell time on an analog clock. So now, last year in second grade, you probably learned the difference between the minute hand and the hour hand on a clock. The minute hand is the longer hand, and the hour hand will be the shorter hand. So when I have the shorter hand on the number 1, for example, and my minute hand is on 12, that means it is exactly 1 o'clock. Whenever the minute hand is on the 12, that means it's on the hour. So we're going to be learning how to tell time past the hour. So each number is a 5-minute increment. So when it's on the 1, it's 5 minutes. When it's on the 2, it's 10 minutes. When it's on the 3, it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and 30 minutes. Notice what happens to our hour hand as our minute hand goes around the clock. The hour hand will also move. It's no longer exactly on the 1, it's actually past the 1. So that means it is 30 minutes past 1 o'clock or 1:30. So we're going to keep going around. 1:35, 1:40, 1:45, 1:50, 1:55, and we don't say 1:60. What happens when that minute hand gets back on the 12? It's the next hour. So now it is 2 o'clock. So now I've set our Judy clock to a time. I want you to just take a minute to think, what time is the clock showing? So if you guessed 4 o'clock, you're right. It is exactly 4 o'clock. I'm going to change the time, and I want you to think, what is the time now? If you guess 4:30, you're right. We can also say 4:30. I know that it's 4:30 because that hour hand is in between the 4 and the 5. It didn't get to the 5 yet, so it's not 5:30. It's still 4:30. The next time that I want to show you on my clock is this time. Think about what this time is. If you said 6 o'clock, you're right. I'm going to move my minute hand to the 1. What time is it now? If you said 6:05, you're right. We can also say 5 minutes past 6. Next, we have Mr. Lee's family. This is the time that Mr. Lee's family has dinner. I want you to take a minute and think about what is the time on the clock. There's 2 ways that you can say it. If you were thinking 7:05, you are correct. Now think about what was the other way that we were learning to read time past the hour. So if you were thinking 5 minutes past 7, that is also correct. The 2 ways we can say it are 7:05 and 5 minutes past 7. The next time that I want us to try to read on our clock is this time. Let's count the minutes. 5, 10, 15. So the minutes are 15, but what hour do you think it is? If you're thinking 9:15, you are correct. The hour hand is just past the 9, so it's still 9 hours, and it's 15 minutes past 9. So you're going to go ahead and work on your classwork. We will be here to help you with any questions or if you get stuck with something. The first thing that you need to do on your classwork sheet is you need to fill in all of the minutes on the clock. So they started it for you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go ahead and fill all of those in. When you're done, you can turn the page and you can just begin filling in the 2 ways to read the time on the clock. And there's some examples for you.